Taurus, at this very moment, someone is shedding tears for you. Tears you've never seen, pain you've never witnessed, regret that eats them up inside, but that they've never had the courage to confess. And what will leave you breathless is discovering who this person is and why they've kept this silent for so long. This isn't someone distant. This isn't a stranger. This is someone you know, someone who has crossed your path in a meaningful way. And now this person carries a weight in their heart that only exists because you are a part of their life in a way they've never been able to express. The tears they shed in the dark when no one is looking have your name on them, and you have no idea. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly who this person is and what they're feeling. I'm going to show you why they're crying and what this silent crying means for your future. Because these tears aren't in vain. They're creating such a powerful energy around you that soon it will be impossible to ignore. And when this truth comes to light, when this person finally gathers the courage to speak, your life will change in ways you never imagined. Are you prepared to discover that someone loves you so deeply it hurts, but has never found the right words to tell you? Taurus, you are the type of person who deeply leaves a mark on those who cross your path. Your presence has a weight, a solidity that makes people feel safe. When you are around, there's a sense of stability that calms even the most restless hearts. But you don't realize the impact you have on people. You don't see how your absence creates a void that hurts physically. You don't understand that for some people, you are not just another person. You are the person. And there's someone specific who discovered this in the most painful way possible. This person lost you, or rather, let you slip away, made the wrong decision at a crucial moment, chose pride over truth, was afraid to expose themselves, and now lives with the consequences of that choice every day. And those consequences take the form of tears that fall when they remember you, when they see something that would make you smile, when they pass by a place where you were together, when they hear a song that would make sense to you. This person cries because they finally understand what they've lost. They finally realize you're irreplaceable, that what you had, whatever it was unique, and now they live in that silent hell of knowing exactly what they want, but thinking it's too late to speak. They look at you from afar, perhaps on social media or through mutual friends, and every update from you is like a knife in their heart, because they see you moving on, living your life, and wonder if you ever think of them the way they think of you every day. For Taurus individuals born between April 20th and April 30th, the person crying is someone from your romantic past, someone you loved or almost loved, but let slip away due to fear or immaturity. For those born between May 1st and May 10th, it's someone who was in your life in a different capacity, perhaps a friend who developed feelings but never revealed them. And for those born between May 11th and May 20th, this person is someone you pushed away because they hurt you, but who has since completely changed and now lives with the weight of what they did. But regardless of when you were born, what all Taurians need to know is that these silent tears are creating pressure in the universe. They are generating a force that is pushing this person towards you. Soon, they won't be able to hold back anymore. The truth will explode out of them one way or another, and when that happens, you'll have to decide what to do with this revelation. Have you been thinking about someone from your past lately, feeling that there's something unresolved between you two? Taurus, let me tell you something that will make you rethink many things. This person doesn't cry out of self-pity. They don't cry because they're alone or because they need someone. They cry specifically for you, because there's something in your essence that touched them in a way that no one else could. It might have been how you made them feel safe in a chaotic world. It might have been your unwavering loyalty that they didn't appreciate at the time. It might have been the depth of what you shared that they only recognized after you were no longer there. She tried to move on. She tried to find what she had with you in other people. But she discovered that you can't replicate something genuine with substitutes. She discovered that certain connections are unique, and when you lose them, a hole is created in your heart that is exactly the shape of the person who left, and you are that hole in her heart. Every time she tries to fill that space with something else, she realizes that nothing fits, because that space was shaped by you, for you, and only you can fill it again. The tears she sheds are not weak. They are tears of painful recognition. They are tears of forced maturity. They are the brutal realization that she had something rare and precious in her hands and let it slip through her fingers. Now she lives in that state of permanent mourning, where you cry not for the person you lost, but for the version of yourself you lost along with her. Because when you were in her life, she was better, more complete, more herself. The universe is showing me that this person has been rehearsing conversations with you. When alone, they practice what they would say if they had the courage to approach you. They imagine different scenarios of how they could get closer again. They write messages they never send. They search for your name on social media and hold their finger on the send message button, but always give up at the last second. Because the fear of rejection, the fear that you have completely moved on, is paralyzing. But here's what she doesn't know. You've been thinking about her too. Maybe not with the same intensity, maybe not every day, but there's something that hasn't completely settled between you two. There's an unanswered question, an unexplored possibility, a conversation left unfinished. And your Taurus heart, which never forgets anything truly important, keeps this person in a special place, even if you won't admit it to anyone. Taurus, in the coming days and weeks, pay attention to the signs. This person is gathering courage to reveal themselves, and the universe will begin to prepare you both for this moment. You may start dreaming about them. You might hear their name in random places. You may experience situations that remind you of the time you spent together. Mutual acquaintances may start mentioning them more frequently. All of this is happening because the revelation is approaching. And when she finally appears, whether through a message, a call, a casual encounter that was actually carefully planned, or even through another person acting as an intermediary, you'll feel something stir within your chest. A recognition, a validation that you weren't imagining that special connection that existed between you. It was real, and still is. But here's the crucial part I need you to understand. Her tears don't obligate you to anything. It's not your responsibility to heal her pain or give her what she wants just because she's suffering. Your only responsibility is to be honest with yourself about how you feel. If, when this revelation comes, your heart races and you feel there's something still alive there, then explore it. But if you feel that it's already in the past, that you've truly moved on, then be gentle but firm in communicating that. Her crying is hers to process. What you can offer is clarity, because one of the worst tortures is living in uncertainty, not knowing if there's a chance or not. If you give her an honest answer, whatever that answer may be, you will actually be freeing her to process and truly move on, or to celebrate that there is still a possibility between you two. Taurus, the person who cries for you isn't weak for doing so. They're human. They're experiencing what everyone who has ever truly loved experiences at some point. The belated recognition of worth. Sometimes we need to lose something to fully understand what we had. They're in that process now, and the tears are part of the transformation they're going through, becoming someone who is finally ready to honor what you had if you give them that chance. She's not the same person who let you go. Those tears have changed her. Regret has refined her. Your absence taught her lessons your presence never could. If she comes near you again, she'll be a more mature version, more aware, more prepared to appreciate what she has. Pain has that power. It either breaks you completely or recreates you into something stronger and wiser. In the days to come, pay close attention to your own feelings. When you think about this person, and you will start thinking about them more, because their energy focused on you is creating a connection between the two of you. How do you feel? Is there curiosity, resentment, nostalgia, hope, indifference? Your feelings will tell you what you need to know about how to respond when the revelation finally happens. Taurus, you have a loyal heart and a long memory. You don't forget people who were important to you. But you also have a practical side that knows that sometimes the past should stay in the past. The question you'll have to answer soon is, does this person belong in your past, or do they deserve a chance in your future? There is no right or wrong answer. There is only the true answer for you. What this person is experiencing now is one of the most human experiences there is. The regret of not having fought for someone who mattered. And they are learning painfully that some opportunities have an expiration date, that you can't expect people to stand around waiting for you while you decide if they are important enough. That when you have something real, you need to honor it in the moment, not after it's gone. Her tears are silent witnesses to this lesson. Each one carries a memory, a regret, a what if. Oh, what if she had been braver? What if she had been more honest? What if she had fought for you instead of letting you go? These questions haunt her, and the only way to find peace is to try again, to truly try this time, to try in a way that leaves no room for more regrets. Taurus, while you absorb this information, I want you to think about something. Do you also have regrets about this person? Are there things you wish you had said but didn't? Feelings you kept to yourself because you were afraid of getting hurt? Parts of yourself you never showed because you didn't fully trust them? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, then perhaps this second chance that's approaching isn't just for her, it's for both of you. Because sometimes the universe gives us opportunities to do things differently, to have conversations that were left unfinished, to explore possibilities that were prematurely interrupted. And perhaps her tears are the catalyst for something they both need, the chance to do right what was done wrong the first time, or the chance to have a real and honest closure so that they can both move forward without looking back. The revelation that's coming isn't just about her feelings. It's about unearthing truths that have been buried by fear, pride, or circumstances. It's about giving voice to things that have been felt but never spoken. It's about creating a space where both can be completely honest about what was, what is, and what could be. And regardless of the final outcome, there is immense power in having these conversations, in not leaving important things unsaid. Taurus, you've always valued authenticity and substance. You don't have time for games or superficiality, and what's coming is profoundly real. This person won't approach you with games or tactics. They'll come with raw vulnerability, an open heart, risking everything for the chance to make peace with the past and possibly create a different future. This deserves, at the very least, that you listen with an open heart, even if in the end you decide it's not the path you want to follow. The tears she sheds are clearing the path between you two. They are washing away pride, fear, misunderstandings, old hurts. They are preparing the ground for something new to emerge, whether it's a reconciliation, a renewed friendship, or simply a healthy closure that allows you both to move on in peace. In any case, there is immense value in what is to come. In the coming days, create inner space to process what is happening. Allow yourself to feel whatever you are feeling about this person and this situation. Don't force conclusions. Don't make hasty decisions. Simply observe, reflect, feel. And when the revelation finally arrives, you will be prepared to respond from a place of clarity and authenticity. Taurus, you are known for your ability to forgive, but never forget. And perhaps this situation that is approaching will be a test of that ability. Can you genuinely forgive someone who has hurt or disappointed you? Can you truly give a second chance without constantly throwing the past in their face? Or do you realize that forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean giving another opportunity, but simply releasing the weight of resentment and moving on? The answers to these questions will emerge naturally when you come face to face with the truth. When that person finally reveals themselves, when they place their heart in your hand and give you the power to accept or reject it, you will instinctively know what to do. because your Taurus heart has always known how to recognize what is real and what is worth keeping. Trust that inner wisdom. What this person is experiencing now, this silent crying, this deep regret, is also a form of love. Not the easy love of beginnings, but the difficult love of late recognition. The love that arises when you realize what you've lost and would give anything to get back. And while this kind of love comes with pain, it also comes with a depth that initial love rarely has. Taurus, when this revelation comes, remember that you're not just responding to her feelings, you're responding to your own. Use this moment as a mirror to look inside yourself and understand what you truly want, not what you think you should want, not what others expect you to want, but what your heart truly desires when you shed all layers of protection and allow yourself to be vulnerable as well. This person cries for you because you matter, because you left an indelible mark on their life, because you showed them what's possible when two people truly connect. And now they want to know if there's any possibility of you exploring that again in a more conscious, more mature, more honest way. The question you need to answer is, do you want that too? If the answer is yes, prepare yourself for one of the most important conversations of your life. Prepare yourself to be vulnerable in a way you may not have been the first time. Prepare yourself to speak truths you've kept to yourself. Prepare yourself to hear things that will surprise you, hurt you, heal you, set you free. Prepare yourself to build something new upon the ruins of what was, something stronger, because it has been tested and survived. And if the answer is no, if you find that you've truly moved on and there's no longer room in your heart for that person in that way, then be prepared to communicate this gently but firmly. Give them the gift of closure. Allow them to stop crying in the dark and begin to truly heal. Sometimes the greatest kindness we can offer is honesty, even when it hurts. Taurus, the tears you are shedding right now are sacred. They are an expression of love, regret, growth, and transformation. Honor them by being true to yourself and to that person when the time comes. You are about to have the opportunity to close a circle that has been left open, to answer questions that have lingered, to create peace where there was unrest. Soon, you won't need to wonder anymore if this person thinks about you. You will know. And then it will be up to you to decide what to do with that information. Trust that you have all the wisdom necessary to make the right decision. Trust that your heart will guide you. And above all, trust that no matter what happens, you will be okay. Because you always are. Because you are a Taurus, and Taurus always finds a way to transform challenges into growth, pain into wisdom, endings into new beginnings. Are you ready to finally discover the whole truth about what this person feels and consciously decide what to do with it? If this message resonated with you, if you already suspect who this person might be, share in the comments, without revealing identities, of course, how you are feeling about it. Your reflections may help other Tauruses who are going through similar situations. Subscribe to the channel now, because I will continue to provide guidance on how to deal with emotional revelations, how to have difficult but necessary conversations, and how to make decisions that honor both your heart and your practical mind. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any content that can support you during this delicate time. Someone is crying for you without you knowing, but soon you will know. And that revelation will give you the power to choose what to do next. Choose wisely, choose honestly, choose according to what is true for you, not what you think you should do. Your heart deserves that honesty, and the person crying for you also deserves a true response, whatever it may be.